Hello and welcome to Brilliant POV. Are you ready to uncover the shocking secrets and lies of the US government? From the Vietnam War to the 2016 election, these government leaks have exposed a disturbing pattern of deception and abuse of power that will leave you stunned. Join us as we follow the brave whistleblowers who risked everything to bring these scandals to light, and discover how their actions have changed the course of history. This video will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about your government, and will inspire you to take a stand for truth and justice. Don't miss this chance to see behind the curtain and discover the shocking truth. The Pentagon Papers were a classified report on U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War that was leaked to the New York Times by military analyst Daniel Ellsberg in 1971. The report, which was commissioned by then Secretary of Defense Robert McNamara, revealed that the Johnson administration had lied to Congress and the public about the progress of the war and had secretly escalated U.S. involvement in Vietnam. The leak of the Pentagon Papers was a major event in the history of the Vietnam War and played a significant role in turning public opinion against the war. The leak and its aftermath also had significant consequences for press freedom and government transparency in the United States. WikiLeaks is a non-profit organization that publishes leaked documents, news leaks, and classified media from anonymous sources. In 2010, WikiLeaks gained widespread attention when it released a large number of classified documents related to the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, as well as U.S. diplomatic cables. The leaks, which were provided by U.S. Army soldier Chelsea Manning, then known as Bradley Manning, revealed previously unknown information about the wars, including incidents of civilian casualties and evidence of torture by Iraqi authorities. The release of the documents sparked a debate about the balance between government secrecy and transparency, and the role of WikiLeaks and other organizations in publishing leaked information. In 2013, former National Security Agency, NSA, contractor Edward Snowden leaked classified information about the NSA's mass surveillance programs to journalists. The leaked documents revealed that the NSA was collecting phone and internet data on a massive scale, both within the United States and abroad, and had the ability to access the content of electronic communications without the knowledge or consent of the parties involved. The revelations sparked a global debate about government surveillance, privacy, and civil liberties, and led to the passing of new laws and regulations governing the collection and use of electronic data by intelligence agencies. Snowden, who has been charged with violating the Espionage Act, currently lives in Russia, where he has been granted asylum. In 2017, WikiLeaks released a large number of documents alleged to be from the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, which were collectively known as Vault 7. The leaked documents included information on hacking tools and techniques used by the CIA, including the ability to hack into phones, computers, and smart TVs. The release of the Vault 7 documents sparked a debate about the role of intelligence agencies in cyber espionage and the need for increased cybersecurity. It also raised concerns about the potential for the misuse of these tools by the CIA and other organizations. In 2020, the U.S. Office of the Director of National Intelligence released a report on Russian interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential election, known as the Russia Report. The report, which was based on information from multiple U.S. intelligence agencies, detailed Russia's efforts to interfere in the election through hacking and propaganda campaigns. The report included information on Russian hacking of the Democratic National Committee, DNC, and the release of stolen emails through WikiLeaks, as well as Russian efforts to spread disinformation through social media and other channels. The release of the Russia Report was a significant event in the ongoing investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election, and the findings of the report have been widely discussed and debated. Chelsea Manning, formerly known as Bradley Manning, is a former U.S. Army soldier who was convicted of leaking a large number of classified military and diplomatic documents to WikiLeaks in 2010. The leaked documents included the Afghanistan and Iraq war logs and the State Department cables, which revealed previously unknown information about the wars, including incidents of civilian casualties and evidence of torture by Iraqi authorities. Manning was arrested and charged with several offenses, including violations of the Espionage Act, and was sentenced to 35 years in prison. However, her sentence was later commuted by President Barack Obama, and she was released from prison in 2017. In 2017, former National Security Agency, NSA, contractor Reality Winner was convicted of leaking a classified report on Russian interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential election to the news outlet The Intercept. Winner, who was working for the NSA as a linguist at the time of the leak, printed out a copy of the report and mailed it to The Intercept, which published an article based on the leaked information. The article revealed that Russian hackers had targeted voting systems in several U.S. states, although there was no evidence that they had been successful in altering vote tallies. Winner was arrested and charged with violating the Espionage Act, and was sentenced to 63 months in prison. The Afghanistan Papers were a series of articles published by the Washington Post in 2019 based on a leaked dataset of more than 2,000 pages of interviews with people involved in the U.S. war in Afghanistan. The articles, which were based on interviews conducted by the Office of the Special Inspector General for Afghanistan Reconstruction, (SIGER), revealed that U.S. officials had consistently lied to the public about the progress of the war and had been aware of the significant challenges faced by U.S. forces in Afghanistan. The Afghanistan Papers sparked a debate about the transparency and honesty of the U.S. government in its conduct of the war and the need for accountability for its actions. In 2019, an anonymous whistleblower leaked information about a phone call between President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in which Trump appeared to pressure Zelensky to investigate political rival Joe Biden. The leak sparked an impeachment inquiry by the U.S. House of Representatives, which ultimately resulted in Trump's impeachment by the House on charges of abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. The impeachment trial was then held in the U.S. Senate, where Trump was ultimately acquitted of both charges. The leak and subsequent impeachment proceedings were a significant event in U.S. politics and have had ongoing consequences for the country. As we come to the end of our journey through the most significant U.S. government leaks in history, we are left with a sense of shock and outrage at the extent of the deception and abuse of power that has been exposed. But we are also inspired by the bravery and sacrifice of the whistleblowers who risked everything to bring these scandals to light. Their actions have changed the course of history, and have shown us that one person can make a difference. We hope this video has opened your eyes to the importance of truth, justice, and accountability in our government, and has given you the courage to take a stand for what you believe in. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.